How's it going? I make a lot of guides in Ocarina of Time, so let's just keep it the tradition with the Happy Mask Salesman side quest. I don't really do this all that much, you don't really get a ton out of it. The biggest thing is probably the Mask of Truth, but it's still always fun to do things in Ocarina of Time. It's a big trade sequence like they have in a lot of different Zelda games. So I can explain how it all works. The first part that triggers it is when you are going up Death Mountain for the first time. You give this guard a letter from Princess Zelda that you are on a mission for her. I don't actually show the dialogue here because I did that well before in this playthrough, but it happens. The guard will make fun of you, which is kind of a shame, but then I spent an entire video making fun of this guard and saying how somehow these guards are the shittiest of the guards in this game, which is an extremely low bar. So I'd like to believe I have the upper hand here. But yeah, basically just asking for a mask and stuff. So what you do for the second step is you would go to the Hyrule Market, go to the Happy Mask Salesman. Fortunately, he has not become that dark yet. He's a little dark, but not that dark yet. You make an agreement with this guy that you will take his masks and go sell them to different people. Basically like you're the messenger boy, the middleman in this operation. The first one you get is the KEATON mask. You can take that mask, and as we proceed to step 3, you will return to the world's shittiest guard, and you will give him the mask. You'll get a 5 rupee profit from it, which is kind of nice. You bought the mask for 10 rupees, you sold for 15. So, you know, not bad being the middleman. And that's the first mask done out of 4. Step 4 is you have to return to the Happy Doofus, and you will return the money that you owed him, which is those 10 rupees. You can then proceed to do the next mask, which is the Skull Mask. Just out of curiosity, what does this lady think of the Skull Mask? Well, it's not as irritating as you overweight bitch. A optional thing you can do with this mask is, well, one, makes you've already upgraded the Deku Stick once before. You do that in the Lost Woods. It took me like 10 minutes to realize I had not done that, which made this extremely awkward. But yeah, you'll go to the 4 secret stages. You can see where I'm at on the map where I'm going to it. Wear the mask down there. They're gonna all do this little dance around you and stuff, some kind of ritual, believing that you're some kind of god. I'm not really much of a god, but they will give you the upgraded Deku Sticks. That will be the max amount of Deku Sticks you can have in the game. Back to the actual side quest, step 5 is you would sell the mask to the Skull Kid. Yeah, he's just chilling. If you take a left to right, he's into Lost Woods, that's where you'll find him. Initially, you do have to play Saria's song to talk with the guy and get a heart piece. When he is kind of on your side, that's when you can talk to him again and give him the Skull Mask. And you lose money in this deal. You know, I hope the fucking mask you wear next will torment the hell out of you, you little bitch. Proceeding to step 6, and this is actually the part where I realized that I was kind of sad that you're a kid doing this quest. You were running all over Hyrule Field without opponents, so it's extremely... A lot of rolling. But anyway, go back to the Happy Mask Salesman, say you did their deed, and you get your losses, which sucks. And then you proceed to the third mask, which is this piece of wood, which somehow we're gonna get some sucker to buy for 30 rupees. Do you got a problem with that, man? Because quite frankly, you are my problem, ma'am. Unsurprisingly, the sucker happens to be a young child that we are exploiting, just like how all the experts do it. And he somehow buys this mask for full price. I didn't realize the kid had that much money, but even the game calls you out for it, and it's kind of low. But that's the third mask down. Going on to the next step, you will have to get the final mask for the side quest, which is the Bunny Ears. Great Mask Majora's Mask because they make you run fast. That is not the case in this game, although they will prevent skeletons from spawning at night in Hyrule Field. Does the lady have a problem with my bunny ears? Well, you know what, miss? I do hope your husband is cheating on your sorry ass. Boy, I hate this lady. Boy, I might hate this lady more than Vanguard, which is a... Well, actually, let's not go that far. So a big thing to note for step 9 is you would have to have beaten Jabu Jabu's belly. That will trigger the running man to be in the overworld, and you can actually sell him the mask. And during day, you will see him running around. He just fucking runs somewhere. You can talk to him at night, though, and for the record, you will find him here. And yes, it took me an embarrassing long time to figure out where here was, so there's the map showing it. I don't exactly know why, but this man will give you as much money as you can hold. If you could probably have hold like 10,000 rupees, he would have given you that many. I don't know why he wants the bunny ears that much. Maybe he has some Lola bunny fetish or some shit. I don't know. A lot of people had it back in the day. But yeah, you will sell him the bunny ears. That is the final mask being sold. So to include this, you will return to the salesman, and you will give him the 50 rupees for it and pocket a shit ton because that man gave you too many rupees. And you will have completed the quest. You'll have the option to then borrow any masks you want, which also would include a Gerudo, a Gorn, and Zora mask. The biggest, though, is the Mask of Truth you can get, which will allow you to hear people's thoughts, especially those gossip stones. I had more fun talking to the woman.